What's happening? No one's watching. I don't know why we got kicked off. I'm just gonna sit here and talk about stuff. What's it called? I feel like here. I'm gonna tell a story. When I was younger, dude, I was a big nerd. I'm still a big nerd. But I was like way into Dungeons and Dragons, like hard, right? Like when I was in elementary school, because I was like super dope. And there was one day when I like looked around the Dungeons and Dragons fools I was playing with in sixth grade, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys notice that there's no girls at the Dungeons and Dragons club?" And they all looked at me like they're like, "No, had no one noticed." And I like, fucking wandered out into the daylight and like started my sports career, and I found like a whole new world of like trying and experiences and rejection that I wasn't able to find in the magical world of Dungeons and Dragons. Don't get me wrong, I'll still play a game of Dungeons and Dragons, but I say that story because it's kind of what it feels like to be a liberal right now, where like I was like, like you're sitting around, you're like, hey, have you guys? Does it not seem weird in here? You know what I mean? And then like I feel kind of embarrassed. Like I'm not like ashamed of it, but I'm like, hey, some of this shit doesn't add up. You know what I mean? Where it's like I feel like, especially growing up in the Bay Area, California, people are like terminally liberal. You know what I mean? Where they have like we're together, but then also like are like horrified of other groups of people moving to their neighborhoods. I don't know. I don't even know what that story means. I should probably hash it out better, not broadcast it live on the internet. But Tim, welcome back, bud.
Thank you, dude. I don't know why I disconnected.
No, my fucking thing crashed or something like that.
Dude, that was the best thing this is going to be on this podcast. What I'm seeing behind you, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the cool part is I don't think the first part of that got saved or will ever be able to be accessed again. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, bro? We might not be able
That's
to.
That's how we're living these days anyway. Whatever.
Whatever.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We might not be able to monetize this. Okay, back to it.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so she set like a fucking plate of hot oil that he had on his desk on fire. Not really sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
They hold his face next to the fire, right? They pull it.
They should have just had him watch this movie.
He would have burned it off himself, dude.
Yeah.
So now he's like extra like Harvey Dent, right? Because now he's got half a face. That fucking robot arm is pretty dope. Like, it's pretty sick. You don't know who you're fucking with. And like, I know none of us know who you're fucking with.
We don't know. You're dressed like Panic at the Disco. We don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Walmart Pete Wentz, dude. He's fucking beat the shit out of you. Like, who are you, bro?
Who are you, dude?
He gets his arm broke.
Who are you?
Gets his arm broke, and then they handcuff his broken arm to the chair, which seems like
pretty chill about it. He's like.
And then the fucking Babadook or whoever this guy is, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? I just don't. Just the choices, like pick a lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if they're.
We always want to talk about like shitting on movies, and it's like the budget. We talk about the budget, but it's like with or without a budget, this movie is all, like it's just like does so many things wrong.
It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
They all have different accents. They fucking all come from different time periods. I don't know. Like I used to have a teacher, an English teacher in high school. His name was Mr. Hernandez. He's a straight gangster. And he would he was infamous for cutting people off in class by, if someone would be talking, making a point, and he'd be like, yeah, real quick, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was one of his many catchphrases. It was so good. But like that's kind of what I feel about this movie. What's up?
What subject did he teach?
English. This is pretty gnarly. That ring's pretty dope. It's like, all right.
I bet that ring belonged to that actor. It's like not even, he just lucked out. This actor came to Bulgaria. He found that ring in a market. He was like, "Whoa, sick."
And he falls.
I'll just do it myself.
dude fell from like 60, 50 stories up. That Chrysler 300 is sturdy as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That car wore that thing like no other, man. I again, the choices, like, I don't know. I want it to. And we're back. So then, detective comes in, right? There's his partner or whatever, his homie.
Those sick ass barbecues.
Yeah. There's the one line like later on in the movie, and he talks about like because okay, spoiler alert. For some reason, when the dude got dropped on the car, his soul went into the car.
It's gravity, dude. The soul goes. It's gravity.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's like, yeah, he's okay. I don't know what's happening. No one knows what's happening, right? But there's a line like later on in the movie where like the dude's partner that he was just talking about that we just saw brief. No, that's not him. But he's like, the guy's got a rap sheet as long as my dick. And then the buddy Rainer's like, that's a pretty long rap sheet. It's like, ooh, why, dude? Like, it's such a throwaway line.
Throwaway.
And the movie's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, but it's funny in like an 8th grade way, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I'm gonna go back to our last episode and be like, we gotta write a movie.
Yeah, for sure.
we gotta write a movie.
Money where our mouths are, dude.
For real, dude. Like, because
I know we can fucking make a. This is like, okay, we just have to make a better movie than this. You know what I'm saying?
And no one else I love about this movie, it's 89 minutes long. It's not 90 minutes long. It's 89 minutes long. It's 1 minute less than an hour and a half. So it's just also like, what did you leave out for that extra minute?
The editor knew better. He was like, nah, we cannot leave this part in, dude. I want to see the deleted scenes for this movie.
The deleted scene. Oh. Okay, they got an iPad. That's chill.
Why do they just have an iPad though? You know, they have to do like some fucking holographic, like ultra future iPad.
Yeah. And then this guy, right? He's like the main like bad guy, and he's like got the most chappedest lips in the whole world, dude. I don't know what his superpower is. Like, he hates humans. He loves androids.
He hates moisture.
Yeah, he's like talking about like, how come we don't have scorpion tails and shells? And it's like, dude, are you a scientist or like fucking? There's a lot of reasons why humans don't have fucking exoskeletons, bro. Like, I don't have time for this. We only have 40. We only have 59 more minutes left, dude.
The burden of proof is on you, dude. Like,
just asking questions, fucking like.
I don't have to defend my position here, dude.
Yeah. Dude, it's like the ICP video, like, Mag, it worked, dude. All right, so then.
Okay, and then this part, dude.
The guy's just doing his thing, man.
I hate tow yards. I've had my car towed. It sucks, but
you know what? I also know tow truck drivers, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're just doing their job.
They're just doing their job. You know what I mean? It's a hustle. That job sucks. You know what I mean? It's hella dangerous, hella hazardous, bro. Hella thankless. Unless it's like I mean, I've definitely tow truck drivers have definitely come through the clutch with me, dude. Like, they've saved my fucking ass. Yeah. And this dude, first of all, he's not even attached to the cyberpunks, dude. Oh, come on, man. This fucking internet. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, dude.
All right. He's not even attached to the cyberpunks, right?
Dude, yeah. He's just an innocent. This is the DA of the city.
Right.
He just
Whoa. But also, with that fucking body kit, I don't think that Chrysler would have run over him like that. I feel like it just kind of would have just like smushed him like and rolled him across the ground.
Him.
Yeah. And then we're at the funeral for the DA. Well, then, like, am I supposed to be rooting for the car? Because the car just killed
an innocent person, and it's not the only innocent person he kills.
It's mostly innocent people. There's one scene later on where the car's just whipping around that one city block in this Bulgarian town, just taking out club goers. And it's just like bam, 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 bam. So here, if you're way into like traffic-based gore porn, then this is the movie for you, dude.
Dude, check it out.
This scene made me really uncomfortable because, okay, even when we were apart, he was always sort of a shadow in my life. But it was also so comforting. Hey, look, you can mourn all you want, but don't confuse grief with love. You know, he shattered your heart over and over, right? Because this guy's a piece of shit. He did. He taught me a lot, too. Yeah. She's like, this bitch, the way he taught me to stand up straight and smile more. Like, what kind of fucking Stockholm syndrome? Even when I was screaming, fuck you on the inside. She's like, all right, you were saying on the outside, too. Like, so then, like, this poor lady, dude, like, she, like, is still in love with this guy who was, like, fucking, the night before he got murdered trying to fucking accost her, dude. Like, so then I'm like, I feel bad. I feel mostly bad for her, you know? I don't know. And then, like, she, like, lives in a golf ball. I don't know. I don't know. I had all this shit written down, but it's just. I feel like whoever did the set design, like, used to work at the Apple store and has never gone anywhere but the mall. And it's just like imagining what, like, dirty places look like. You know what I mean? And it's like this whole thing was just filmed, like, this is an IKEA bathroom, and then everything was just filmed at IKEA, and that's why all the walls smash so easy. But he's got an iPhone, so, like, pick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, like, oh my god.
And then, okay, Cody Banks over here.
Wait, what the fuck?
I just don't. And they don't explain who this is at all. This is poor alcoholic mom with her fucking
hyper-violent.
Yeah, fucking her son Kyle, dude.
I feel like they're trying to, like, are they, like, trying to portray just how, like, sketch the city is? That this is what happens, like, all the time?
I guess, dude. I mean, like, they do a better job.
It's so confusing.
And, like, okay. All right, back to the Lost Boys hideout, right? I mean, okay, so if you can tell right here, the wig budget in this movie was astronomical.
If you thought I Am Wrath was a heavy budget, dude, this looks like everybody in Portland. This looks like
this looks like the fucking Trent Reznor fucking fan club meeting. All right, so I guess they had to hire all these Bulgarian strippers. I'll add another $600 to the budget, dude. This guy's coming out counting his 20s. He's fucked up. And then, like, this truck, it's just like, it's probably just the dude's truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That bionic arm is pretty sick. Does Toyota know that they kept their logo in that? You know what I mean?
I feel like all their budget went to legal fees, just like lawsuits, cease and desist orders.
All right, another $100,000 to the budget. $250,000 movie. But dude, the handles at this Chrysler 300.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a car is a pretty easy thing to avoid. Like,
right?
you really had to do that. The maneuverability of a human is way better than a car.
Right? Just walk up some stairs.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna go up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go inside, dude, and then walk to the other side of the building. Oh shit! I guess I'm wrong, dude. And he's got his fucking robot arm.
They should have kept this guy around.
Yeah, this guy was sick.
Guys first. Babadook should have went first.
Babadook should have went first. Ooh, head popping. There's a lot of like head popping. You know, the practical special effects are pretty cool. Gotta give him that. Oh wait, here it is. Town's getting too rough for me. A bunch of bums laying dead in the streets. Now this mess. His name's Henry. Got a rap sheet as long as my dick. That's long.
That's long.
Like, okay.
They talk about dick size later on in the movie too.
Yeah, when she's like, so like when the I don't even know, the Stockholm syndrome fucking abusee is like has just like witnessed a bunch of people get murdered, watched her friend get murdered, right? Was chased through the woods, watched a bunch of strangers get shot up, and then he's at his house and she's like, oh, like I was told that nobody likes strong women, and the guy's like, sounds like he's got a small penis, and then they fucking go at it. But like also, so like again, I'm not a screenwriter, I'm not a movie maker, but like, is it against the rules for people who write B movies to understand how like foreplay works? You know what I mean? Or like how like fucking like psychological trauma, like I guess if we started like analyzing all the psychological trauma in every movie, there'd never be a sequel to an action movie, right?
Word. Yeah,
you know?
Everybody would just be in therapy.
Yeah, shell shock, dude. Oh, Mickey Blue Eyes over here. But the way he like initiates the fucking sex scene later on in the movie, right, is he's like, hey, I know that you like almost got killed and you're suffering from PTSD and all kinds of different shock trauma. Do you want to spar? You know what I mean? And it's like, on what planet do any of these fucking things work? You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like, oh, men are trash. It's like, well, yeah, because little boys are watching fucking movies like this, thinking it's like, oh, that's how fucking, oh, that's how you do it, right? And it's like, God damn it. It's so frustrating to me. It's so frustrating to me. And now they're in like a Japanese tea room. Now it's like, okay, back to the whole Blade Runner thing where it's like, it's futuristic because it's Japanese or something like that, you know?
Yeah, but they filmed it in the Japanese restaurant in Bulgaria.
Yeah, and in case you couldn't tell, they rented a kimono for the actors. You know what I mean? Like, it's Japanese.
There's adults that like this movie. Like, it got a 4 out of 10. I know that's not a good rating, but like 4.
Yeah. There's movies with 2.
Enjoyed this kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely, you know what? It's like for sure a Netflix and chill style movie. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to put something on, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, what are they talking about? Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
You're not watching the fucking movie anyway.
I'm not watching the movie anyway. Like, but literally, what are they talking about? Dude, I hate this movie. And then there's like,
I was like seriously pissed off that I had to watch this again.
How many times have you watched it already?
2 times. The first time I was doing like a lot of like looking on the side, like looking shit up. So I kind of feel like I didn't even see it. So I tried to watch it again this morning, and it was. So watching it, I think why I'm so upset is that I'm watching it so back to back, and it's like I literally just watched this whole fucking thing again.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All right, so here she is coming home. She's being surveilled. Bingo,
bitch.
All right, so now some other shit's gonna happen, man. This movie, it's like, it's so rough. It's so rough. He's a cop, so fuck off. There's a lot of, it's like, I feel like this movie was like, maybe they wrote this movie in 1992. Couldn't get funding for it until 2019. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of that stuff, it's like, it would have played really good when like the middle finger was like still relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you. It's like nobody is redeeming in the movie. Like everyone hate everybody.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I feel bad for her.
Yeah, but that,
you know what I mean. But it's just like the same way I feel bad when fucking like they're playing like In the Arms of an Angel and showing like fucking chained up puppies in the snow. You know what I mean? Like I don't like identify with her. It's kind of like oh, poor thing.
Yeah. The police cars are whack.
The Nissan Sentra fucking police issue, dude. Like, what the fucking... No hate on Nissan Sentra, but, like, it just seems an interesting choice to put a fucking car bumper on, you know? A police bumper. I don't know. What do I know about cars or police? Nothing. So she goes over to her friend's house. They're going to get drunk.
Tequila.
You know, having a little girls' night. You know, she's a good friend. She's my favorite character in the whole movie. The best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's the only one who's like, I don't know what she is.
How did she not talk sense into everybody making this movie?
I don't know. I mean, like,
you gotta fight.
I mean, that's like seems like a cool organic. This is actually a pretty good scene, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
there's like some actual chemistry. It actually seems natural that might happen.
You know,
you guys eating a shawarma.
Who is he though? Why is he there? Like, who is this? Who's this 12-year-old cop that's gonna get strangled by fucking? Oh my god! All right, here comes a finger again. Oh no!
They like.
What the fuck is the subtext of that, dude? Jesus Christ!
Babadook,
dude. They're fucking coming in. They come into the house. Shit's going down. They took the robot arm off that actor and fucking gave him like another haircut. Like, all right, we need more henchmen, dude. Yeah, just so many interesting choices, dude. You know, is that the Babadook or is it not Dave Navarro? You know? That's my dog. My dog's trying to shake off the filth of this fucking movie, dude.
I bet the energy in that room is intense right now.
Yeah, she's uncomfortable.
It for sure.
I'm uncomfortable. Hey, she's fighting back. That's tight, you know. I don't know. That's whoa. Well, there goes my favorite character of the whole movie.
It's so fast.
Like, all right. Bust out that fucking.
She's got a big ass
and Dirty Harry pistol. That's so gnarly. I mean, like, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. I don't know what I'd do in that situation if it was real, to be honest. She's surgical with that bitch, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's not an easy gun to shoot. I don't know if you ever gone shooting.
I don't think that's the gun you really want in this situation.
The fucking hand cannon?
Yeah, you want some fucking... It's like something like pop, pop.
Yeah, I think like a 1911 is would be my choice. So here she is, chugging outside, right? She gets away. She ran out of bullets. She's running uphill through the woods, right? There she goes, up into the woods. All right. She's moving. I just don't believe that fucking Goth Knight Iggy Pop has that kind of uphill stamina. You know what I mean? Like, she had a huge head start on him. And
he looks so unhealthy, dude. Like,
everyone in this movie looks unhealthy. In one way or another.
Cars in the woods.
Yeah. Which is, I don't know if you've ever driven a car through the woods is not usually.
Dude, getting chased by a car in the woods is like the best case scenario as far as like getting away from a car.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen a car hit like a tiny tree. Tree beats car fucking 9 times out of 10, dude. And so then, and now he's like out of the way. Just like how fast this car moves, they kind of like don't. I guess they don't need to address it, right? Because it's like, what am I going to complain that the car is too agile when it's possessed by a guy who fell real hard on it? But like, she doesn't. What everyone needs to do is just kind of like move out of the way.
Exactly.
You know,
it's pretty easy to not get hit by a car.
Tell that to somebody who gets hit by a car.
Knock on wood. I've gone 32 years, dude.
Yeah. I pretty much I look both ways to save my ass like 9 times out, or every time actually.
Come on, damn it, come on.
All right. So I feel like this movie could have been really, really sick.
The baseline of this story isn't that bad. It's
right?
Everything stacked on top of it. This could be a cool movie.
Right. Well, because what was the like Christine? Isn't that like a possessed car? Like
Christine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So like, it's not impossible to have made this movie like just like a futuristic rendition of Christine.
This is literally a remake of The Car.
From when?
1977, I think it said. But the first movie was nothing like this. It was like.
What?
I gotta watch it, but I hear it was like more like moody, like, and there was no like story behind it. It was just a car that showed up and started killing people. You know?
Yeah.
They did it the right way. This movie's already been made the right way, so to take a movie and then remake it like this.
But it's just like, okay, so they show this shot, and like, am I like intimidated by the car? Am I happy that the car killed the bad guy? You know what I mean? I just don't. It's just nonstop questions with this fucking movie, dude. And also, how come everyone in the future has a fucking car from the early 2000s? There's no futuristic car. They just stopped making cars at fucking 03, 05. You know? I don't know.
Maybe there's a whole world above them. Covered shit.
She's super sad. Her friend got her throat slit. She got chased. Hey, you know what? You should probably come back to my place. Like, what the fuck, dude? Call a social worker, you fucking creep. Oh my god.
I need to go get my vape charger. I cannot get through this without it.
You know what? Go do it, dude. Honestly, I think like right around here, I started like looking at my phone and like watching like some Instagram lives because I was just like, I get it, you know.
I watched it twice and I still have no idea what happens in the movie.
Who cares, dude? Who cares? So here he is at his place, leaving her at the place. She's like angry that he's giving her questions. And then he locks her in his apartment, which is like also like super abusive. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
questionable decision.
Yeah, like if a dude tries to if anyone tries to lock you in their apartment, that is straight up like abuse.
It's kidnapping.
It's kidnapping.
That's like literally the definition of kidnapping.
Yeah. You know, like, it doesn't matter if he's a cop. It doesn't matter if he's got crystal blue eyes and a sweet leather jacket and a Nissan Sentra. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crime. But she's all about it. She's like, hey.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, can't fool me 9 times. You know? He's like all up on her shit in the glove box like a fucking weirdo. Just like it makes me like upset. Guys make me really upset. You know what I mean? Like, on the whole, dudes like bum me out.
We're bummers.
Yeah. They go to a market. Great place to get run the fuck over. It is cool. It is another cool thing. They go and they kind of like, they talk to like, it's like Big Trouble Little China meets Total Recall, right? When they go and talk to like the soothsayer here. You know, I hate this movie so much, man.
What should we write a movie about? I feel like we should do something that's kind of like ambitious, like a sci-fi, like something like tied to that, just to like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into it, dude. Like, I think if we just got a lot of like aluminum foil and like
that's exactly, yeah,
dryer tubes and like metallic spray paint, and some plywood, we could make that thing pop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It could be like kind of like the way they film like single camera or single camera TV shows, right? Like the old school, like when they do like in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
Just have one set.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then just like, you know, just like use that fourth wall to our advantage. You know what I mean?
I bet we could. Yeah.
You know, because like what fucking I know someone with VR headset. You know what I mean?
Sure. I bet I can make a sick looking VR headset with foil.
Yeah,
some
dude.
Cardboard, some mold, like just like.
You know, they put on their best fucking catcher's gear to fucking do this raid. You know, I mean, you can make a lot with a little. You know what I mean? We
go to Goodwill.
Yeah, right. We might need to go to Eastern Bloc to like really like maximize our spending. You know what I mean? But things seem pretty cool over there, right? Things haven't been.
Eastern Bloc. Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, like Yugoslavia, Ukraine.
No, I think it's a pretty chill.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know. All I know is those murder hornets are.
They're not in Bulgaria, dude.
Not in Bulgaria, dude. Murder hornet. Those things really lacked the traction that they'd hoped they would, right?
Mm-hmm. That was way faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, dude. Killer bees are on the swarm, dude. Murder hornets, it's like, fuck them, dude. You know? I'd way rather hang with some killer bees because, you know, I mean, like, murder hornets are just kind of like psychos, you know, like in the bushes, like with a knife. Killer bees, like, they're just doing what they got to do.
They're right near me.
The murder hornets are?
Yeah, they're like colonizing in the Pacific Northwest, so that's pretty sick.
Have you seen one?
No. They're actually, I'm being dramatic. They're in like Washington, but who knows what may happen. We also have a lady across the street with bees, so I'm hoping.
I like that. I like that flamethrower arm she's got. They kind of don't address, like, they really don't, like, explain the fact that these, like, people are cyborgs.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
I feel like they could have done a lot more with that. Like, you just find out that she has a flamethrower arm and then she gets killed.
She sets herself on fire with her flamethrower arm. Like,
not even good with it.
All right. And now, everyone, shootout scene. All right. I'm gonna cop you, idiot. What? Here comes the car. Guess what what's the car gonna do? What do you think? I mean, By this point, I'm like, I'm over it, dude. Okay, yeah, the car ran her over. No shit. Without
Like I don't even have like funny things to say about it anymore.
right.
It's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
the car's playing their song. We missed that earlier when he popped his collar and he like got her into the car before he tried to. This is like their song, and she's like super attached to their song because why wouldn't she? You know what I mean? So
Nobody's ever heard that song before. I don't know what the fuck that was.
No,
It's
yeah.
like stock foot like music. It's like Muzak. It's like
Yeah. And so she's literally been fighting for her life. Like there was just a huge shootout, right? And then he like carried her back to his place, right? Because why take her to the hospital? You know what I mean? Maybe in the future they don't have hospitals.
You just die.
You just die, or you get exploded by the system.
You get turned into a cyborg. You get 3 options.
So she's got like broken ribs, right? She got a gash on her forehead. She's been surrounded by murder and psychological abuse. What a better time than to put the moves on her. I hate it, dude. I hate this movie. It does hurt.
We could, I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here. We could stop watching it.
No, we gotta pay this.
Fair enough.
Dude, we're smashing through this, though. If you think about it.
It's like this morning it felt long, you know? It's only 89 minutes, but it felt...
Well, dude, we're 47 minutes through it. I think we've only been podcasting for like 22 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or fucking Instagram. We've only been live. Like,
this is the quickest we watched a movie for sure.
For sure. I could do, you know, and it's like, and I feel like it's no fault on us, because like, I feel like you and I really are able to get into things and pick them apart, but
there's nothing to pick apart.
There's nothing to pick apart. It's just like, I mean, you could literally mute it and do anything and just kind of like look up every once in a while and like you'd see the whole movie, you know? God damn. So here, okay, they're talking and then like he's getting flirty and dirty with her, dude. She's starting to like get her a whole new set of Stockholm syndrome. And he's like, oh, I know you got broken ribs and all this shit, but hey, let's do a little bit of fucking fighting. And then I honestly, so here she is, dude. She's gonna come, she like dick taps him, right? Doesn't she like throw like a fucking like down at his fucking dick? No one likes angry women. Well, somebody had a small penis. And then they start going at it. And then this is one of my favorite scenes. So like, here they are. Heat of the moment. Pan down to the crying Chrysler 300. Like, what guy? He's parked underneath there, just like in the bottom bunk, just fucking crying while this other cop fucking bangs his crush, dude. I think that's so fucking funny. But again, am I supposed to feel bad for the fucking... You know. Now they have like the whitest rendition of the fucking, that scene from The Warriors, you know what I mean? Where it's like, can you dig it? This is like, do you understand what I'm saying? I think like a really interesting, like a Subaru, no hate on Subaru, but just like a brand new WRX in the future. One thing I gotta say about dystopian futuristic movies is like what is it about gas masks and
people fucking lose their minds,
dude. People love wearing gas masks in the future. Anarchy is good. Anarchy in the fucking...
The future looks sick.
Dude, the future looks like Slipknot, dude.
This is like my 6th grade fantasy.
Yeah, straight up. It's like someone only watched Blade movies only. All right, now I wouldn't want to be a party pooper, but if we're living in the future and we're like fucking scraping together fucking clothes out of fucking old tires and shit, I for sure would have been like, hey, maybe we should conserve our ammo because like, you know what I mean? Everyone's like super dehydrated. No, there's not any like fucking Burt's Bees around. Everyone's looking super wrecked and unhealthy. I don't know if we should just be like wasting all of our ammo because of this fucking like decent, like halfway decent speech. So he's eating cereal. She doesn't get any cereal.
Doesn't even offer.
No. She's like, she wakes up and wanders over to the table. She's all sore because she has broken ribs. This fucking
and then fuck this guy.
and fuck this fucking pro wrestler. That was a big ass bowl of cereal too. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat some big ass bowls of cereal, but he was like chowing down. Oh my god, what's she gonna tell us? Yeah, dude. Let's think about ways to get away from cars, dude. Different ways we could have solved this whole problem.
Stay in. If you were inside, I think you'd be good.
Yeah. Anyway, so you gotta run upstairs, get behind a tree, step out of the way, kinda.
Just move. Move your body. Move. Just try at all to get out of the way, and you'll probably get out of the way.
Yeah. You could just like listen for the revving engine and be like, oh, I think that car's coming. You know? Also, like, what kind of crazy future? Like, they have all these like supercomputers, but they like just forgot about spike strips. You know what I mean? I feel like that's some pretty basic ass technology that could have put the fucking
fundamental. There is a scene later where the car does a double kickflip
into some quicksand,
which is like yeah.
They crash the car into the quicksand, and I'm like, I knew an 8th grader wrote this fucking movie, dude.
Quicksand was scary, dude.
Yeah, man. I was driving home last night. I was hanging out at my dad's place, and I was driving home, and there's a business called Flooring Liquidators, and I was like, seems treacherous. And I like this move. Puts the motorcycle helmet on just in time for the action sequence, because it's like we can just like let the stuntman just be a stuntman with the helmet on. Hey, get on a table. That's a good one. We forgot about get on a table.
Where are the stunts though, really?
He jumped on the table, dude, from the car. They put it in slow motion. He runs outside. He's like, give me. There's a motorcycle inside. And he runs outside. He's like, give me your bike. And he's like, fuck you. And they slow motion Dex's dude.
And then this is Bulgaria.
Back to that same city. This is like the one city block that they have in this Bulgarian town. Is right, dude. Like right now, just make a U-turn on your bike and fucking go the other way.
Go the other way.
You know, drive to the fucking stairwell and run up the stairwell.
You could be 4 blocks away before he got out of the parking garage.
Yeah. Yo, have you ever seen the movie A Place? Let's talk about good movies. Have you ever seen that movie A Place Beyond the Pines, dude?
Yeah.
That movie's fucking dope. I love that movie. But for anyone who hasn't seen it, that's oh man, what's his name?
The Ryan Gosling, right?
Ryan Gosling movie. It's super dark and super gnarly.
I might have Jennifer that one. Was that
Jennifer? What's up?
It's a famous female actress. I can't remember who. It might be Jennifer Lopez.
Oh no, it's not Jennifer Lopez. It's Daisy Fuentes.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's a great movie. Maybe I'll watch a good movie today to fucking shake
Yeah,
this.
dude. I'm gonna watch like Blade Runner or RoboCop or like Escape from New York or something.
Oh, Ava Mendes.
Eva Mendes.
Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, Ava Mendes, Rose Byrne, Marshall Ali, Bruce Greenwood. That's like a star-studded cast. Place Beyond the Pines. That's a sick-ass movie. If you guys want to watch a good movie, Place Beyond the Pines.
There's motorcycles in it.
Yeah, there's dirt bikes, there's bank robberies, there's drama, there's carnies, there's fucking gnarly fucking pretty realistic fucking dirtbag tattoos on Ryan Gosling. And also they filmed a lot of that shit up in the off Skyline, dude.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like a lot of like those dirt bike chase scenes and stuff were filmed like up in the cuts, dude. Like I was down here in the Bay Area. What's up?
Sick. I gotta revisit that movie. I don't really remember him. I remember enjoying it, but I can't.
Yeah.
That's a good kickback movie and just fucking enjoy something.
Yeah. No, that's a cat, dude. Ryan Gosling, I gotta say, he only is in hitters. You know what I mean?
Drive.
I don't know if there's been a good
Drive.
Drive was dope. Before the what's that other movie? Right. Quick side note. I don't know if anyone saw the fucking Racing Stripes. It's like if we're like in the future, I just feel like, and things are as hard up as they are in this dystopian society. I feel like forking out the extra X amount of money for the Racing Stripes on your fucking '03 Charger just seems like a misallocation of funds. That's just me. Whoa, dude, did you know Ryan Gosling was fucking partnered up with Ava Mendes?
No.
I didn't know that either. What's it called? Half Nelson? You seen Half Nelson, where Ryan Gosling plays a heroin addicted teacher?
No.
That's a sad, savage movie, dude. What's it called? There was another one. He was in Blade Runner 2049. What are we doing here? Side note: if I ever have to have I don't like violence. I'm not interested in conflict, right? Like I'm not one of those guys. But if I do get into another fight, I want it to be in a rock quarry. You know what I mean? Because I feel like all the best fights happen in rock quarries. You know what I mean? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fights happen. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, all their fights happen in rock quarries.
Ninja Turtles.
You know, rock quarries. Felonfights.com, rock quarries. You know what I mean? All like the gnarliest fights happen in rock quarries. I just don't know where the closest rock quarry is. Let's see. You know what I didn't know either? Ryan Gosling was one of the Mouseketeers with J.T. Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, and Britney Spears. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
He was Sunshine. Was he Sunshine in Remember the Titans?
No. Was he? He wasn't Remember the Titans. Huh.
After a supporting role in the football drama Remember the Titans. I didn't know that.
Dude, I don't know a life without Ryan Gosling, I guess.
All right.
He goes back.
The Notebook, dude. I never actually watched The Notebook all the way through. I went there. I think it was on one time when I was dating a girl in college. Fuck. Can I just see his filmography, please, dude? It's not Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. It's Place Me on the Pines. Only God Forgives.
Oh, yeah.
That movie's crazy, dude. That's a crazy ass violent savage movie.
So is Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. That's a good movie too. He's done fucking good movies. Yeah.
You know what else is another good movie? That movie A Simple Plan.
Who's that movie?
What's his name? Bill Paxton, Billy Bob Thornton, and Bridget Fonda. Like, Bill Paxton and Billy Bob Thornton are like these two brothers, and they find this plane crash with this huge bag of money in it, and like shit doesn't go as planned.
When was it made?
A Simple Plan was made in 1998.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
It was like a super sleeper, dude. But like that's a movie, dude. Where like, I mean, who knows what what's an average American budget for a movie, dude? Like an independent movie, 20 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm asking what the fucking budget was.
But it's like I Am Wrath, and both of the last couple movies we watched were about like 10, 15. So like 20 million probably is like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 30 million, right? 30 million, but like
for Simple Plan.
For Simple Plan, right? But you got to think like Billy Bob Thornton, Bill Paxton, Bridget Fonda in 1998, and there's a bunch of other actors like that was like, you know, like it was not a box office success per se, but that's a great movie, dude. That's a great movie. It's just a good movie. It's just good filming.
And that's like that's the thing. What's the premise? You said it's like, is it like super? I mean, I know the premise. Is it like super actiony, or is it more like?
No, it's just like a grueling drama.
Okay, for sure.
But it's like, it's sick. It's like, I mean, it's a brutal movie.
I like brutal movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead is so, it's like, that's such a good movie, dude. Rest in peace, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bill Paxton, dude.
Bill Paxton was in that?
No. He's in Simple Plan.
Simple Plan.
Yeah. But he passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah. $18 million was the budget for Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, I think. $18 million, dude. Relatively nada.
Yeah. You can make a good movie with a low budget.
Yeah.
Like a solid, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, like Evil Dead, right? Sam Raimi's first Evil Dead.
Perfect example.
You know, that was his like senior project, right?
Yeah.
It's like a student film, the first Evil Dead. Right?
El Mariachi.
Right?
Have you seen like the guy who made Desperado?
Yeah. El Mariachi, what's the budget on that? Dude, guess what the budget for El Mariachi was.
Isn't it like 50,000 or something?
Dude, it's 7 G's. American. Even if they filmed it in fucking like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
7,000 in 1992 is fucking $7,000. You know what I mean? Like, that's his passion project. That's just fucking people doing it for the love of the game.
Exactly. And
you know
making a movie that makes sense in that budget.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, this is what I can do. So it's like, what can we do with $7,000?
Right. You know what I mean? But we know what that also means. That also possibly probably means that Robert Rodriguez was out there fucking buying, you know, you know what I mean?
Hustling.
You know, like fucking like someone like they probably took turns fucking running the fucking food truck. You know what I mean? Or what catering services. You know, they just like figured it out, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so I guess to be fair, this guy bringing his own fucking Edwardian cosplay to the set, maybe I shouldn't talk so much shit on, right? But yeah. Anyways, I think we can make this happen, bro.
I have full confidence that we can make this happen.
For sure.
Not everyone deserves a quick death.
El Mariachi cost $7,000 to make, made $2 million in the box office. Crushed. And then kicked off a pretty savage franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Like
Same with Evil Dead, dude. Boy, Evil Dead. $350,000. All right. Nothing to shake a stick at. But also way under $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What year was that? Like 82?
81, yeah.
81.
Yeah. Dude, Army of Darkness is one of my favorite movies.
For sure. Yeah.
I love that movie, Army of
Sam Raimi's tight.
Yeah. This is a cool scene because like this guy pulls up in the truck from Cars and then goes and like by himself does like a full fucking overhaul on a completely wrecked car. Which like if that 80-year-old man can fucking refab a fucking completely totaled Chrysler 300 in 4 hours, I'm gonna go fight my mechanic, dude, because something's not. You know what I mean?
That actor is the original actor from the original movie.
Is he?
Yeah, it's a little
good for him, man.
Easter egg, dude.
Well, that makes me.
You got paid $2 Bulgarian.
He worked 7 hours. Man. Some subtle fucking BDSM on this terminal victim. This lady just cannot catch a break in this movie. Why the hell not? Right? This guy fucking lick your lips a little. We're making a movie, dude. I know the budget's tight, but fucking just between sets. You know what I mean?
Drink some water.
Yeah.
Please.
Eat a citrus fruit, bro. You look like you have scurvy. Oh man. What's another good movie that we forgot about that people should watch?
You know, a movie I watched recently that was really good that I didn't expect to age well was Tremors. You remember?
Really?
Tremors is really good. It's just like it's like self-aware. It's like an example of this movie. It's like if you have the awareness of your, then it becomes like charming, and that's what makes it good. It's like this movie's so unaware that it's like awful. But Tremors is like super corny. It's like it's got like actors you've seen before. Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like fun. Where it's like
is Randy Quaid in that movie?
It's not Randy Quaid. It's I don't know who he is, but it's like he's like the gun guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a Quaid for sure. The effects are super goofy.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's another movie that's like super self-aware and completely stands up and like I think will always stand up, dude? And I don't think this is like a unique perspective, but fucking Mars Attacks, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That movie is so good. That movie's so good. Like for so many reasons. Like it hits every note. The cast is
insane,
right? It's like that's like a movie like kind of like the way like John Wick is a movie by stuntmen for stuntmen in like the tradition of like great stunts. Like I feel like Mars Attacks is like a movie for movie people in the name of great B movies. You know, like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like golden age fucking.
Yeah, for sure. Like all movie lovers will find something different to appreciate about it. Kind of like
totally.
It's like so universal. Like I can't imagine anybody watching that movie and being bummed out.
Right. That's like a roller coaster ride of like the best kind. You know what I mean? Because like it's so good. If you haven't seen Mars Attacks, go watch Mars Attacks. That's a great fucking movie, dude. What's it called? I was just thinking about it's kind of like backwards as far as like trajectory, but The Way of the Gun. Have you ever seen that movie?
Wait, what? No. What movie is that?
It's Benicio del Toro. What's his name? Ryan Felipe. Yeah, Benicio del Toro, Ryan Felipe, Juliette Lewis, Taye Diggs, and James Caan, and Sarah Silverman. Actually, Sarah Silverman's like in the very first scene. Much love to Sarah Silverman. What a babe.
I feel like is that like it's like kind of like a John Woo style movie?
It's like a contemporary Western kind of. All right, dude. Welcome back. Chilling in the shame of the first 15 minutes or whatever got cut off. We're watching one of the worst movies ever made. We haven't even been watching it. We've actually just started talking about movies that we would rather be watching other than this movie, which is movies that are able to be made on relatively low budgets that really don't get that much coverage up in the world. Hey, what's up? Welcome.
I'm so proud of you for not pausing the movie while we cut out there.
Yeah, right. Hey, catch everybody up. There's a car that is possessed for no good reason by a piece of shit. It's a Chrysler 300 that's murdered out. This guy just found it. It got crashed into a fucking puddle of quicksand, attacked by cyberpunks. This guy fucking found it, nursed it back to health, and now the car's about to kill him. Even though, and like, number one rule as a mechanic, don't stand in front of the fucking car when it's in drive. I mean, anyone who's taken basic auto shop should fucking know that. Anyways. Okay, poor guy. What a way to go. Way of the Gun, it's like these two hitmen, Benicio del Toro and Ryan Felipe. Like, they kind of just, like, jump into it. And these guys are, like, bottom of the barrel fucking guns for hire. And they get hired to kidnap Juliette Lewis, who's, like, the... what's it called? What's it called when like a family hires someone, surrogate mom? She's a surrogate mom for like this like billionaire or whatever, and like shit goes fucking crazy. And it's like it's gnarly. It's like I don't really know if it's like a good movie. I love it though. It got like 6 out of 10 on IMDb and 45% by Rotten Tomatoes. But you know what? Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. It's full of shit. No offense, Rotten Tomatoes.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. Way of the Gun.
Sarah Silverman's in it. I'm down.
Mm-hmm. Sarah Silverman's in it, and that's enough for me. Juliette Lewis, dude. Juliette Lewis is a bitch.
I like Juliette Lewis too. Yeah.
And you know what my favorite thing about Juliette Lewis is? She's like a one of those like she's a crazy. I mean, I don't know her, dude. I don't. You know what I mean? But she seems like just like a crazy creative person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like she had that band, right?
What band was it? What was that band called? And they ripped.
Yeah, dude, they rip. Juliet and the Licks.
Perfect.
Yeah. And Kings of Chaos and Giraffe Tongue Orchestra, apparently. Yeah, Juliet and the Licks. And she's like a rocker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
You know? And it's like separate from her, like, film career. I don't know. She just seems like a cool chick.
She's fucking intense, man. Like when she's in a movie, it's like definitely like a presence there where you're like, okay, fuck.
Yeah. One thing I got it. I mean, and well, dude, the movies that Juliette Lewis is in, Natural Born Killers, dude. Cape Fear, dude.
I was gonna bring that up.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Dusk Till Dawn. You know what I mean? Also, Strange Days, dude.
What is Strange Days?
Strange Days is a fucking sci-fi romping kick-ass movie by James Cameron with Ray Fiennes, Angela Bassett, Michael Wincott, Tom Sizemore, dude. It's just like it's a crazy dystopian former policeman Lenny Nero, Ray Fiennes, has moved into a more lucrative trade, the illegal sale of virtual reality-like recordings that allow users to experience the emotions and past experiences of others. While the bootlegs typically contain tawdry incidences, Nero is shocked when he receives one showing a murder. He enlists a friend, a bodyguard, Mace, Angela Bassett, to help find the killer, and the two soon stumble upon a vast conspiracy involving the police force Nero once worked for. So it's like kind of gnarly considering that the movie came out in fucking 1995, and like now like in like fucking 2020 we're entering this whole like virtual reality fucking fucking like isolationist fucking society, you know.
James Cameron dick.
Yeah, Strange Days, dude. Also though, Juliette Lewis, my girl, was in that movie The Other Sister with Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah. Yeah, she was. She was in that movie.
Yeah, she was in that movie.
Deep in that movie.
Yeah, she was also in Basketball Diaries. How about that? Anyways, she's actually in like a lot of great movies. Cool chick.
I want to watch a good movie so bad now. Like, just like, I need to like really cleanse my palate from this.
Yeah, like, what? Has anyone been paying attention to the movie behind us? His Eyes Out, his eyes back in. I don't know.
Yeah.
The car's driving around like in a subterranean fucking like access tunnel. I don't know if anyone's ever been in like sketch ass like graffiti areas. Not really an easy place to get a Chrysler 300 down there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know like we came back for this like second half of the movie. How much longer is in this fucking thing, dude? 12 minutes. All right. We can hang on for 12
Some
minutes.
of those
right?
are credits too, probably. So
6
I can't
minutes.
imagine many people worked on it, but
6.5 minutes of it, I think, are credits. So we're coming down to the end here. There's just so many. Okay, titties and wigs, and Hot Topic jewelry. I think that's like where most of the budget went. Fuck, man. Thanks for hanging on, dude. I can't believe. I mean, third time has got to be like super rough.
it's rough.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't watch them as much as I did, though.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't focus on it, dude. I was like, okay.
And they fucking, who let this... Again, but dude, you know what? If you're going to build your fucking secret strip club hideaway gang lair out of plywood with a fucking big-ass fucking ramp, then you kind of deserve to get fucking your whole crew run over by a fucking
crushed
300, dude. Wait, has the car already gone on the rampage through the city blocks where it's just fucking taking people out?
That was earlier.
That was earlier.
That's when he did the kickflip and he like...
Yeah. We missed the quicksand too, I guess. People... I mean... I think like a cool drinking game would be every time you watch this movie, you take a drink every time you'd be like, what the fuck? every time someone says, wait, what the fuck? You drink.
You fucking drink.
Yeah, you'll be fucking destroyed by the first 15 minutes of this movie.
I almost had a drink this morning because I knew I was going to watch it again. Just to get fucking through it.
Man. Interview with the Vampires here to fucking rock and roll.
How is he still alive? He should have.
Right.
I missed the cyberpunk arm.
Right. Oh, well, imagine that I am a cyberpunk and I brought my own costume to the set of this Bulgarian sci-fi movie about cars. Oh, man. Dude, Fred Willard passed away, dude.
I know. Bummer.
Such a bummer. Fucking Fred Willard was always my favorite character in Christopher Guest movies, dude.
For sure.
He was like, Christopher Guest always is super funny in those movies. But, dude, Fred Willard, man, always stole the show. Him and Catherine.
Relentlessly funny. Like, just... You were so stoic anytime he came on screen in anything.
Yeah. I posted a little clip from Best in Show when I found out that he passed away. I remember the first time I watched Best in Show, I don't think I'd ever laughed harder at a movie than I did at that. I mean, really the whole movie Best in Show is just filled with so many fucking funny bits. You know what I mean? I mean, Waiting for Guffman's super hilarious too.
Spinal Tap,
duh, right? Of course. Fucking, what's the other one? What am I forgetting? Spinal Tap, Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show. All those movies, dude. Everything that... Fred Willard is just so goddamn hilarious, man.
R.I.P., dude.
Rest in peace, dude. Yeah, this movie's still happening. A Mighty Wind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was another one that they came out with. it was like where they're all mascots. I think it's called Mascots. It was super funny. I mean, it's on. I think that's on Netflix. Okay, so she's gonna go. She's gonna go fucking shoot the car up. Goes to this fucking. Hey, this is another good scene actually, because they go to this fucking like shipping yard, because why not?
Because yeah,
you know, gravel pit, underground drainage ditch, and then you know what? This is a fucking box of dynamite. What the fuck? What the fuck is like who? See, now it's like maybe like they didn't. Maybe it wasn't written by like an 8th grader. Maybe it was just a bunch of people freestyling in fucking Bulgaria. You know what I mean?
Everybody was in charge of one scene.
You know what really makes me think that they just freestyled this movie is what's about to happen here, because the car's she's gonna get like rolled over into the car or whatever, and then they drive super fast and it becomes daylight like out of nowhere, and so like I feel like they went and like I feel like they filmed them like they knew like okay we know how we're gonna end it, and we know why we don't like the car, but we're gonna like just film this scene in the daylight, and if it doesn't line up, we'll just figure it out and fucking connect the dots later. You know what else I like? They both run away, right? They both run away as the explosion. They make it. But then, like, she's on the gurney. Like, what the fuck? They both ran. Why isn't he on a gurney?
She's been through a lot.
I guess. But then, she's like strapped. She's like strapped down. Like there's something wrong with her. You know what I mean? I feel like she could have just been sitting in the back of the ambulance with one of those fucking foil blankets. You know what I mean?
For sure. Just like, I need to sit down.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, so
what are you doing?
Want to come back to my place and fucking not eat any cereal after we bang? Yeah. Hi, man.
I'm so happy it's over, dude. I'm so happy.
Oh, it's not over. The car didn't. And then, like, he pushes her out of the way, but like not that far out of the way.
Oh.
Is right. So then they. Where am I? And he's driving. And it's driving. All right. No, it must be really expensive in Bulgaria. Good lighting, because I haven't seen one well-lit fucking scene in this whole movie. So, it's like, oh yeah, remember that this guy has a crush on her, like because that's not even. I don't even understand why it's pertinent. Now it's daylight. Like, that means that she was in the car just being like, oh, what the fuck, for like hours. And the car's just been driving for like legit like 5 hours. Okay, maybe 3 hours, right? Like,
it's like nude now.
Okay, so they had to rent a helicopter, so that was probably another fucking 5 Gs. And that was it. Just had to pull out the fucking hard drive, dude. Unplug it and plug it back in again.
That's it.
That's it, dude. All right. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more scene after this one.
90 minutes would have been way overboard.
They probably could have gotten away with 88, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
So she put it in neutral, pushes the car over the side, finally, now this is got to be symbolic of her like getting rid of that abusive boyfriend, right? Like he's like was relentless, and she finally was able to like rip out the mainframe, take herself out of the situation, and junk that piece of fucking trash like it deserves, right? But man, that Chrysler 300 could take a beating, dude.
For sure.
Gotta say, American made, right? Is it even American made now? No, it's not. Chrysler, German, right? All right, so she did it. Girl boss right there. Like no cell phone, just like gone, right? She's gonna walk all the way back.
Just walk.
And no, all right. Roll credits. Or okay. I hit fucking.
They're gonna do a sequel, dude.
I'll crash my own car into a fucking quarry, dude, if they make another one, dude. That's like brutal. That was brutal. That was I mean, for sure our fastest watching of a movie. Because just I feel like I don't even know, dude. That was just it. That was rough. That was rough.
I'm very relieved right now. I'm gonna enjoy my day after this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a nap or something, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna cuddle up with my dog and just cry it out for a little bit, man. You have any parting words, dude?
I've said everything I need to say.
Yeah, I've never identified more with the title of the show. This is Chilling in the Shame of. What a shame that we just wasted our and your time with this fucking just debacle. If you haven't seen the movie, The Car,
Road to Revenge.
Road to Revenge, and you don't, dude. Just don't. Or do it.
I dare you. I fucking dare you.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know how long it takes to get through it and what your thoughts are. We'd love to